Can't sleep, the clowns will eat me. Can't sleep, the clowns will eat me. Oh my god, the clowns are here! What are we gonna do? Well, I guess we gotta go back to work. So, welcome back to Lemmings to the Tribes. We're now gonna tackle the Circus tribe, and boy, are we gonna have a lot of things to say about this tribe, because I'm honestly not sure what to say about this one. This is definitely kind of a doozy. In true Lemmings 2 fashion, the first level is pretty easy, it's pretty colorful, and it seems like you're gonna have a good time with this tribe in overhaul. In fact, we even start out with these cannons over here, which are always kind of funny, just like, these Lemmings are either really stupid or they're absolutely fearless. I'm really not sure why you'd put yourself into a cannon this way and just shoot yourself across the stratosphere or whatever, but hey, why not? This is also definitely the one tribe in the game where I kinda wish that I would be playing the Amiga version, because boy, these ad-lib sounds are definitely not making the circus music sound too good. I mean, one will debate that circus music is not good to begin with, but come on. We're in the circus tribe, so at least we are in our own right to expect some circus music going on here. But yeah, look at these levels, they're pretty colorful. We even have like all of these background touches where we have this arrow just pointing us where to go, either into the lights or just in the foreground itself. So all in all, it's definitely one of the prettier tribes to look at. And look at that, these Lemmings are even doing a triumphant dance before entering the tent. What a great tribe that we have over here for sure. I mean, the Lemmings are not even looking like clowns, so already this tribe is a gigantic success. Okay, or maybe the success is just gonna stop here, because this level I always thought was kind of weird, and it's one of those levels that let you get away with casualties, even though it's one of those levels that generally is pretty easy in order to finish without any casualties, and yeah, it definitely starts in a pretty haphazard way. Just like every single one of your Lemmings are just gonna hop their way to pain and everything just in order to finally get to where they have to go. So of course the Lemmings are not really allowed to continue going forward because things are gonna be very bad. So yeah, that's about all that you have to do in order to finish this level. Just stomp over here, and yeah, by the time that you finish stomping, even then the fall will be big enough or small enough so that your Lemmings are not gonna break their legs anymore, and yeah, that's all that there is to this one level. I never quite understood what was the intended way to make this level work, because you are allowed to kill a few Lemmings and still get the gold, but yeah, it's not as if the solution that I put here was really in-depth or complicated, but yeah, we still got our 60 Lemmings anyway, so way to go us. The big problem with the Circus tribe is that the level that we've just played is pretty much gonna be a map of things to come for this entire tribe. Levels that seem like they could have been a whole lot more, but in the end the solutions or what you have to do in order to win, what you have to do ends up being pretty underwhelming. This may be one of the only exceptions to the rule, because yeah, we're definitely gonna lose a bunch of people over here, but yeah. If we are to finish with only one casualty, we're just going to stop our stacker by jumping as he's facing toward the left, because otherwise he's gonna jump forward, and this is definitely not a thing that we want to do. Also, before you wonder and say, but you're just going to get silver medals now. Well, good news, this is another level where you're allowed to kill Lemmings for some unknown reason. I have no clue why this is a thing, but yeah, you totally can. Also, be careful with your scooper over here, because it's very easy for him to just go and keep digging more and more until that you just dig a giant staircase leading to an eternal abyss. There is a way more elaborate path all the way down here, but I've never quite understood what to do with it, and besides, just booking it for the exit straight using all of your platformers is a way easier method. More so considering that, well, Lemmings cannot use trampolines like in masses or something. So yeah, we got a gold medal with 59 Lemmings, but yeah, you know what, let's just redo the level again, because we can definitely save all 60 of our Lemmings if we want to. And that's how we do it. You jump, then you stack, and then the other Lemming that just goes forward and everything he just becomes a platformer in order to stall him furthermore. And here we go, all of our lemmings are successfully contained. And don't forget to stop the scooper, but yeah, apart from that, the level plays exactly the same, so congratulations, we just did about 1 or 2 extra steps and we saved all 60 lemmings. We didn't need to, but I kinda wanted to feel good about something in this one update. Now, the last level definitely installed some hope into making the tribe be good or something, but whatever, it's now time to just piss on all of your hopes, because instead of having like any kind of thoughtful puzzle or something, here's a level that probably could have been the first level of the tribe. This is a level that absolutely has no challenge whatsoever. It's all about looking at the tools that you have available and just dig and stomp or twist in accordance to what you have to do in order to reach the end. You don't even have to deal with like masses of lemmings that will just conflict with each other because you have 5 attractors. At least the attractor is pretty nice into this one thing. It's a one-man orchestra or one lemming or whatever you want your lemmings to be. Also, holy shit, these are really funky dances that we have over here. Just like, I'm kind of hypnotized by that one lemming on the top right now, but okay, enough of that. It's time to pay close attention to our one lemming who's gonna prepare the path. There are many ways in order to finish this level, and unfortunately, most of them are not really exciting. It's more like, hey, I could use like a fencer instead of using a club basher for this one part of the level, and other things that just go exactly the same. The only place where you're probably gonna have to use the same skill all of the time is right here. You have to use a twister because, yeah, how else are you going to dig upwards in such a steep angle? You're not gonna be able to do it with just a fencer because the angle that you're gonna dig at is gonna be way too low. And with all that said and done, the last step is just to do a straight bash over here. You can't really fence here because the upward angle is probably just going to send you flying into a place where you don't want to be. You're just gonna end up in the steel and you're not gonna dig the entire tunnel that you need to do. But yeah, that level, yeah, I don't really know what to say about it. This level just kinda exists and that's pretty much the only thing that we have to say about it. We're definitely noticing a lack of good levels in this tribe so far. The first level was kind of neat, the third one probably could have been a good basis of many puzzles, except that the potential was kind of underutilized. So I guess we have this level over here, which is definitely a little bit more challenging. And for a level called Big Top Time, it's surprisingly small, definitely one of the smallest levels in the game. Only beaten by some other levels, like for instance, a Deliverance on the Outdoors tribe, all of that good stuff. So, we want a Trailblazer lemming over here, and you have to bash with lemming number 2 in order to create enough of a delay. And now we can just stack in order to keep all of our lemmings busy while we're gonna prepare the path to the exit. The exit seems impossible to reach because of the ways that the platforms and everything are laid out, but don't worry about it. It's a much easier level than it sounds. You just need to pretty much bash, and as soon as you get an open into the air, it's time to finally platform. Don't worry, your lemming is just gonna hit the tip over here, but he's gonna be okay. But then you run into this other problem where you don't really have any kind of control over your contained lemmings, so therefore it didn't quite work. So in order to remove any kind of risk from the proceedings, we're gonna build our stacker further ahead. So this way, even if the scooper digs to the left, he's gonna reach the platform regardless. So now, with the way that the wall is being built, we shall not have any issues whatsoever. I think this level does a good job of looking pretty intimidating, even though it's really not a hard level whatsoever. Yeah, I did the same thing again, but thanks to my wall being placed much further ahead, now it was no problem. But hey, at least this level attempts to scare you by believing that the level is gonna be hard or anything, so at least it's got that going for compared to Around the Blocks, which was essentially just nothing but busy work. At least this is the kind of work that you get done by really quick. Oh boy. So yeah, I kinda have a headache. I think I will leave you with on this, so see you next update.